Hello fellow pipers, Yanis here, coming at you on this nice partially sunny, partially cloudy Sunday. Smoking this Sheraton 73X or X73, and in it some of the Samuel Gavitt Black XX. A special tobacco regarding taste. And I'm still trying to find the perfect way how to pack a pipe, how much to press down the tobacco and so on. So I'm starting a little bit lightly pressed, and then I'm adapting to the situation. We had another few days of rain, so it cooled down even more, and we're expecting nice sunny, partially cloudy weather in next days, with temperatures not exceeding 30 degrees Celsius, which means it's a really nice weather. When we go into the lower high 30s, then it's hot. Okay. Now, in our last episodes of the pipe show that we are doing together with Silvio, we covered Dunhill Pipes and Tobacco, Peterson Pipes and Tobacco, and I'm just wondering if you guys and girls like those videos. Are you interested? Would you like us to continue? Is this something that you would like to hear more about? Or not? Or you have any other wishes too? The videos are not so let's say, they're not scripted really, but they're not organized in a way that we are doing like high-tech photos, videos, ratings and everything like this, but we are just giving our own personal view and information, knowledge that we have during the videos. Better. So if you like it, please put this in the comments below. We are going to try to somehow follow the and cover the companies, the brands, roughly in the period they started, regarding the period they started. So Peterson was in 1865, Dunhill was 1907, and so on. But there are others who were before Dunhill and so on. So, but just let's say older brands and then newer brands or something like that. And here I can benefit from Silvio's knowledge of pipes and brands, manufacturing details and stuff like that. I'm more into pipe tobacco, so let's say that I consider myself being well informed. So, and during the downhill video, you saw me showing two kinds of packaging of downhill pipe tobacco that are not, if I'm correctly informed, not available anymore. And these are 100-gram tin of downhill pipe tobacco. You see, this is like it's different than, so visually it attracts me. I know that there is 100 grams of tobacco inside, and I will need to really want to smoke my mixture, in this case my mixture 965, to open 100-gram tin with, how old is this one? This one was made in February 2016, so it's, let's say, 9.5 years old. So if I will open this tin, I will plan to actually smoke it through, not to maybe share a sample or something, but otherwise smoke it through. And then the other packaging, additional packaging, is this one. So this is a 5-pack cardboard and some metal for the lid and for the bottom. Packaging, so you can get like 5 tins of 50 grams fitted in here. And I was reading the descriptions of the tobacco from these two different packagings that are from, of course, different year, and let's say that the older one, the older packaging was saying downhill by mixture 965, so, and without the royal crest, royal banner or something. So it's after 1995, both of them. I think this one is early 80s, and this one is sorry, not early 80s. This one is still in the Murray production, and this one is from the STG, or the Orley company. And it says medium strength smoking tobacco, cool with a rich flavor. And let's say younger description was balanced smoking tobacco, cool with a rich flavor. Medium strength, balanced. Maybe this was just saying the same thing, medium, balanced, you know, changing a little bit the descriptions of the blend. What I find interesting is that they say manufactured under the authority of the trademark owner, of course, made in the UK in association with Downhill Tobacco of London. So it didn't say made in London, made in England, made in Northern Ireland. It says made in UK. Made in the UK. So, because usually those tins, downhill tins that were made at Murray's after, let's say, 1981 and so on, 82 maybe, stated made in Northern Ireland. So, but anyway, we are smoking tobacco, not packaging. So it's nice to look at it if you are collecting. I do collect all the first tins of certain blend, if the graphics are not changing and so on, that I smoke, pouches and tins. And when I will have the tobacco room set up, this will be, let's say, somewhere on the under the ceiling, somewhere in lined around the room. So all the blends that I have already smoked. And on the shelves I will have full tins. But this weekend we are not doing we didn't do the 20-minute pipe show. Silvio is preparing to go for his holidays in Transylvania with his family. This year is the first time he will go with his daughter. So I hope they will have good weather and they can do something memorable there. And we agreed that we are going to make a video or two maybe while he's staying there. If you haven't tried Samuel Gavitt's Black XX, I recommend the blend. At least to try this specific taste of the tobacco that was oiled and pressed and steamed and heated and so on, everything together. Okay. Still need to buy myself a new microphone, but maybe at the end I will end up just ordering it online. I like to go directly to the shop so I can then inquire first before I buy, because I don't want to go into the hassle of returning stuff and then buying new ones and stuff like that. But I will do it. This is the first year that after a long time that kids, they are all adults now, or at least matured, so above 18, that we don't start the school on the 1st of September, or which day falls on the first Monday. If the first is on Saturday, Sunday, and so on. So they all three of them start their studies at the beginning of October. So a good month and few more days, a week, let's say, before this happens. And this year was like a very important one, because now all the children did manage to finish their secondary education. I don't know how it's called in your country. So first they have 9 years of primary school, and then 4 years of secondary education that can be either gymnasium or it can be a school that already gives you your occupation, more into, let's say, electrical mechanics, electrical stuff, or mechanical engineering, or whatever, something that after 4 years you can you become a technician and you can start actually working. Or you can start to work also if you are like you have only 2 or 3 years of this secondary education, but then the level of position will be lower and the wages will be, if you're not in the private, if you're not yourself a private person, meaning having your own business, this can be less awarded financially. So they are all into the university now. What can I say? I'm happy. And it's free here, by the way. Going to university is free. If you are just continuing your education. If you stop and you start to work and then you are working and you want to educate in the afternoon and during the weekends and so on, or long distance or whatever, then you need to pay that. But otherwise it's free. All the way to the PhD. So the bachelor degree, master degree, and then the PhD. Okay, I will leave you now with your own thoughts and work or that you do, or resting, or I hope you have good weather. Hope you're doing well, that your family and friends are well, so you don't have too many worries and challenges. And until we meet again, I wish you all a lot of pleasant smokes.